Hey, welcome back, everyone. When we say the word Bitcoin, there are some big myths and misconceptions that probably come to mind. There's now some new resources available to help you work your way through the uncertainty of what Bitcoin is and how it can help you on your financial journey. Stephanie O'Connell joining us now to talk about the digital currency and how you can learn to use it to your advantage. All right, let's start out by talking about what Bitcoin is.
Well, Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency that I'm sure even for those of us who aren't really into tech or finance specifically, we've probably heard about it because it's been making headlines for a while, reaching all-time high after all-time high. And it's an asset like a lot of assets, like stocks, like real estate. And over the course of the last decade, it's proved to be a very high growth asset. So if you invested $1,000 in Bitcoin in July of 2015, 10 years later, it would have been worth over $400,000. So that's enormous growth. And with that growth, we're seeing a lot of growing interest. It's really come into the mass market. Now, according to this new survey, 88% of Americans say they trust Bitcoin to grow their money over the course of the next decade. So I think what we're seeing is that Bitcoin has really entered the mainstream as an asset for people who want to grow their money. So as I mentioned, we see this huge demand for Bitcoin, but our recent survey found that nearly half of those who want to start using Bitcoin to grow their money feel like it's just too complicated to get started. They don't know where to begin. And that's where Easy Bitcoin has really launched in to fill this need. A lot of people are looking for a tool to say, okay, I want to check out some Bitcoin for myself. I want to buy some. I want to hold some. I want to learn more about it. And that's why Easy Bitcoin launched, to really simplify that process and give people a streamlined app to get started. So it's a mobile app. You download Easy Bitcoin on your phone. You can buy Bitcoin on the app. You can hold it on the app. You can even hold your US dollars on the app, and the app will reward you with more Bitcoin for doing so.
Okay, that leads me to this question. Do you think Bitcoin will replace savings accounts in the future?
I think savings accounts have a role, just like checking accounts have a role, just like cryptocurrency and stocks have a role. All of these, I think, are pieces of our financial equation. And I think what younger generations have seen is that Bitcoin has a really important role in terms of growth and a really high potential for growth. But that doesn't mean that we don't want our checking account and our savings account for our day-to-day expenses, having money on hand to cover the here and now, what's in the short term. When I think about investing in anything, and investing in Bitcoin as well, I try to take a longer term view. That's the money I want there for me, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. Because when you're investing, what's happening is there's a lot of up and down in the market in the short term. But when you have these assets that over time continue to perform and grow, then you don't have to stress that it's down one day or up one day, because you know that 5 years from now or 10 years from now, the money, hopefully, if it mirrors its past performance, is going to continue on that trajectory of growth.
Stephanie, we appreciate you. We appreciate your time. Where can our viewers go to learn more about Bitcoin and learn a little bit more about the advantages it provides?
If you want to learn more about what I've spoken about here today, you can go to easybitcoin.app or just go to your app store and download Easy Bitcoin right now.